Dodgers fans, welcome back. We have some fresh updates that are really shaking things up this offseason, and today we are diving deep into a potential move that could redefine the Los Angeles Dodgers lineup. The rumor mill has been buzzing lately, and the latest whispers suggest there's a player on the market who could slot in perfectly with the Dodgers' needs. But bringing him aboard may come at the cost of letting one of the team's current key contributors walk. As we transition from the offseason into the 2026 season, the front office, led by Andrew Friedman, has been relatively quiet so far, but we all know the big moves can come at any moment. It's worth noting that other teams have also been slow to act, so there's still plenty of time for strategic adjustments. Earlier this week, we finally witnessed the first major splash in the mid-level free agent market as Josh Naylor signed a 5-year deal with the Seattle Mariners. He was traded there during this past season, and now, rather than an extension, it's a full commitment from the Mariners. For Friedman, the overarching goal remains consistent. How can he improve this Dodgers roster from what we saw last year? Key players like Kick Hernandez and Miguel Rojas continue to be important contributors, but the organization does have priorities and areas to strengthen. Today, a new report suggests that the Dodgers, along with the New York Yankees, could be competing for an all-star utility player in a blockbuster trade scenario. The concept of a utility man is particularly interesting because, while Kick Hernandez can cover multiple spots, he's primarily an outfielder. Miguel Rojas has traditionally filled the utility role, and his value to the team, especially following his heroics in the World Series, is undeniable. Many fans hope to see Rojas return, but the conversation shifts when a player like Brendan Donovan from the St. Louis Cardinals enters the discussion. Donovan had an exceptional season last year, and he brings a level of versatility that could be highly valuable for the Dodgers. According to reliable sources, teams like the Yankees, Dodgers, Royals, and Guardians are all potential landing spots for him, and this has generated a lot of intrigue around how the Dodgers might approach roster construction moving forward. Donovan's appeal is multifaceted. At the plate, he has demonstrated excellent plate discipline, a solid batting approach, and an on-base percentage around .353, which aligns perfectly with the Dodgers' need for consistent contact and production. Over 460 at-bats last season, he struck out only 67 times while collecting 32 extra base hits, proving that he can sustain offensive pressure over a long season. Although he isn't known for blazing speed, Donovan's ability to draw walks and move runners effectively adds a layer of strategic depth to the lineup. Defensively, he can cover shortstop, second base, third base, and even corner outfield positions, which would allow Friedman the flexibility to rotate players as needed while managing injuries and rest throughout a grueling season. His versatility also becomes particularly valuable considering some of the Dodgers' roster uncertainties. For example, Kick Hernandez could be recovering from off-season surgery, and Tommy Edman is scheduled for ankle surgery, which may limit his availability early in the season. Having someone like Donovan in the mix ensures the Dodgers can maintain a competitive edge without overtaxing other players. From a metric standpoint, Donovan's performance is impressive. His strikeout percentage sits in the 92nd percentile, his whiff rate is in the 96th percentile, and his chase rate is solidly above average. His projected on-base and batting averages are all in the high percentile ranges, which indicates a consistent and disciplined hitter. Defensively, while he may not be a Gold Glove caliber infielder at every position, his arm strength and fielding acumen are above average, and he has proven capable of making plays across multiple positions. The ability to deploy him wherever the team needs, whether it's the infield or corner outfield, gives the Dodgers an important tactical advantage. In addition to his on-field performance, Donovan's accolades include a Gold Glove and an All-Star appearance in the past season, which speaks to his reputation and recognition across the league. For the Dodgers, adding a player of this caliber could help cover the left and right field corners, especially if Tommy Edman's recovery delays his full return. The Dodgers have discussed options like Ryan Ward in left field, paired with Oscar Hernandez and Andy Paz, but relying on a rookie to immediately perform at a high level adds risk. Donovan offers a middle ground solution, someone who can fill in immediately while also allowing younger players to develop without the pressure of immediate performance expectations. This flexibility would allow the Dodgers to carefully manage playing time, giving veterans needed rest and letting rookies integrate gradually, which is essential for maintaining peak performance over the course of a long season. The strategic comparison between Donovan and Rojas is at the heart of this potential move. While Rojas has proven himself in clutch situations, most notably during the World Series, his overall season performance was inconsistent, and he did not accumulate as many at-bats due to limited playing time and struggles at the plate. The postseason heroics, while memorable, do not fully offset the fact that Rojas had periods where he could not be relied upon offensively. This raises a difficult question for the front office. Should they prioritize familiarity and loyalty by keeping Rojas, or should they aim for long-term production and versatility with Donovan? Donovan's numbers over the last 3 seasons tell a compelling story, with a high batting average, consistent on-base percentages around .350, slugging over .400, and OPS figures in the .700 range. These metrics suggest he can be a productive, everyday contributor in multiple roles, providing depth and flexibility the Dodgers may need as they enter the 2026 season. With the uncertainty surrounding injuries, returning players, and emerging talent like Ryan Ward, Donovan could serve as the perfect bridge. His presence would relieve pressure on Kick Hernandez, allow Oscar Hernandez to get additional rest, and ensure that the Dodgers have a reliable, versatile option available for almost every position. The decision ultimately comes down to weighing Rojas' proven postseason performance against Donovan's consistent, multi-positional contributions, and it is exactly the kind of strategic choice that Andrew Friedman must evaluate carefully. Dodgers fans will have to watch closely how this unfolds, because it could be a defining offseason move that shapes the roster, improves depth, and positions the team for another championship run. Now, as we think about the Dodgers roster and the potential addition of Brendan Donovan, it really comes down to balance and forward planning. The team has key players returning, but there are gaps and uncertainties that need addressing. Even if the Dodgers resign Kick Hernandez, there's the question of timing and health. He could be coming off surgery, which might limit his performance early in the season, and that creates a window where having someone like Donovan available is crucial. Donovan's versatility allows the Dodgers to rotate players without losing production or forcing inexperienced players into high-pressure roles before they are ready. For example, rookie Ryan Ward could gradually ease into the lineup, gaining confidence and experience without the immediate expectation to perform as a major league regular, and that is exactly the kind of strategic flexibility a team competing at the highest level needs. The infield situation is another area where Donovan could make a major impact. Miguel Rojas has certainly had his moments, particularly during the World Series, delivering clutch plays and even a key home run. Those moments are unforgettable, but over the course of a full season, consistency becomes the defining factor. Rojas' overall offensive contributions were lower than desired, and there were stretches where he struggled to provide dependable production. In contrast, Donovan has demonstrated consistency over multiple seasons. His ability to hit for average, get on base, and contribute in multiple positions adds a layer of reliability the Dodgers could depend on game in and game out. While Rojas brings familiarity and experience within the organization, Donovan brings flexibility, athleticism, and a high level of performance that could elevate the team's overall output. When we dig into the numbers further, Donovan's offensive metrics are particularly compelling. His strikeout rate is low for a player with that many at-bats, and he demonstrates excellent plate discipline, walking at a rate that helps maintain a steady on-base percentage. Over the past few seasons, his slugging percentage has been solid, and his OPS consistently hovers in the mid to high 700s. These are the type of numbers that ensure a player is not just a placeholder, but a real contributor who can influence games on a daily basis. Defensively, Donovan's versatility cannot be overstated. He can handle shortstop, second, and third base, as well as corner outfield spots. This allows the Dodgers to optimize their lineup in real time, shifting players to cover injuries, matchups, or rest days without sacrificing performance. The outfield situation is also a key factor in this equation. Tommy Edman's ankle surgery means the Dodgers need coverage at the corners, and having a player like Donovan who can slot in a left or right field gives the team insurance without having to commit to high-profile trades or signings that could deplete resources elsewhere. While the front office has discussed options like Ryan Ward taking left field and Oscar Hernandez covering another spot, relying heavily on rookies or players returning from injury carries inherent risk. Donovan provides a proven solution, someone who can step in immediately and deliver production across multiple positions, allowing the Dodgers to manage playing time, avoid overextending any single player, and maintain competitive balance. The debate between keeping Rojas or bringing in Donovan is a classic example of the strategic decisions every championship-caliber team faces. Rojas is a fan favorite, and his postseason heroics are unforgettable, but his full-season production was uneven. Donovan, on the other hand, brings a proven track record, high-level versatility, and the ability to contribute both offensively and defensively on a consistent basis. This is exactly the kind of calculated move that Andrew Friedman is known for, prioritizing long-term performance and roster flexibility while maintaining championship potential. The Dodgers have to weigh loyalty and familiarity against the opportunity to add a player who could elevate the entire roster. Donovan's ability to cover multiple positions is particularly significant when considering lineup construction and player management. Kick Hernandez could require time off for recovery. Tommy Edman will be limited by surgery, and rookies like Ryan Ward need careful integration. Adding Donovan ensures that no position is left vulnerable, and the team can maintain depth while keeping players healthy and productive. In addition, Donovan's experience and accolades, including a Gold Glove and All-Star recognition, bring credibility and leadership to a roster with younger players who are still establishing themselves. His presence alone can create a more stable environment in the clubhouse and on the field, giving the Dodgers options they simply wouldn't have with Rojas as the only utility option. The potential acquisition of Brendan Donovan also reflects a broader approach to roster construction that the Dodgers have been known for: versatility, consistency, and high-level performance across multiple roles. While Rojas offers familiarity and loyalty, Donovan offers reliability, flexibility, and the kind of consistent contributions that can sustain a team over a full season and into the playoffs. The choice is nuanced, and it's one that requires careful evaluation of performance metrics, injury scenarios, and long-term team goals. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Whispers are swirling through Major League Baseball, and all eyes are on Aaron Judge. Sources close to the sport suggest that the Los Angeles Dodgers have identified the towering slugger as their #1 target in what could become one of the most seismic trades in recent memory. While nothing has been finalized, the mere possibility of Judge donning the Dodgers' iconic blue has sent shockwaves through both coasts, igniting debates in clubhouses, fan forums, and social media alike. The Yankees superstar, known for his prodigious power and imposing presence at the plate, has long been linked to trade speculation, but insiders now hint that the Dodgers are ready to make an unprecedented push. With their eyes set on contending at the highest level, the team reportedly sees Judge as the missing piece capable of transforming their lineup into an almost unstoppable force. Sources suggest that discussions have already begun behind closed doors, with executives exploring creative trade packages that could tempt New York into parting with their franchise cornerstone. The rumor mill suggests that the Dodgers are willing to leverage both top prospects and established talent to make a deal happen, signaling the front office's serious commitment. Fans have been buzzing at the thought of Judge joining a team with such a storied history and a penchant for late-season heroics, imagining the sheer firepower that could redefine the National League. The talk isn't just about on-field dominance. Judge's marketability, star power, and ability to draw crowds make him a high-profile asset whose impact extends well beyond the diamond. While nothing is set in stone, The atmosphere around Major League Baseball has shifted overnight. Analysts are speculating about potential domino effects, envisioning how one move could reshape rosters across the league. Dodgers supporters are daydreaming of record-breaking home runs at Dodger Stadium, while Yankees fans are bracing for what could be an emotional negotiation. The saga of Aaron Judge's future seems poised to dominate headlines for weeks to come, and one thing is clear. If this trade talk materializes, it would be talked about for years as one of the boldest moves in modern baseball history. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.